All right, we're live at 5. We're in there like swimwear. Russell Wilson looks pretty mid.
All I gotta say is one thing.
He's riding.
Broncos country, let's ride. Bro, he does not look mid. He had that dime to Jared Judy. Absolute dime.
Yes, sir.
he-
Jerry Judy.
He severely underthrew that ball.
Nah, purposely.
Severely underthrew that ball. That should have been he should have been untouched to the end zone.
He did have a gross throw in the back of the end zone that went through like a DV's hands. I don't know if you saw that.
It went right through his arms. I agree. These are disturbing developments. Look at that shot of Seattle. Seattle looks kind of sick, dude.
Yeah.
All right, you guys want to talk about some NFL games this weekend? Some college games? You want to start with some Notre Dame?
All right, we'll start.
Rip the Band-Aid off early?
It's a good thing Joe's not here. Joe get really fired up about it.
Joe's.
So I don't know what to make of it, man. I really don't. Expectations were obviously way too high coming into the year for having a new quarterback and a new coach. I think the offensive play calling looks pretty bad. It has for years. You can't lose to Marshall, man. You just can't. They're an embarrassment. But Brian Kelly started 1-2 and 0-2 his first 2 years, and Lou Holtz started 0-2 and then won a natty in year 3. So it's not the end of the world. And thankfully, there were some other upsets to cloud the judgment and the blame and the embarrassment, because Texas A&M lost, Wisconsin lost, Bama almost lost. I feel like Bama almost losing is bigger than. I'm capping. So yeah,
it did look bad though.
They look totally out of their element, man. Totally out of their element.
That was the worst Alabama game I've seen them like playing. Because even when they lose, they usually look really good. They look just bad that game.
Oh, they looked very uncomfortable. If anybody knew how to, I mean, Bama does not have, or Texas does not have the players to play with Bama like that. So it was obviously really good coaching. Sarkisian's a good coach. So DUI man. He's exercised his demons. He's back and he's ready to fuck people up. What else happened in college football? It was kind of just Notre Dame, Texas A&M, Bama. Those are kind of big ones.
Shellacking.
Samford.
Against Stanford, yeah, big tough opponent.
Yeah, you know.
What are the Dayton Flyers did?
They got a football team.
Yeah, I found out they had a football team like 2 weeks ago.
Bruh. How you
would never know. The school doesn't give like a shit about them.
Basketball school, baby.
Yeah.
Massive basketball school.
All right, Russ, I need another touchdown just to pad my fantasy game.
Ditto. Oh,
the
Dayton
Broncos
Flyers
don't
got
look
the
good.
work. Dayton Flyers got the work by Youngstown State.
The Penguins, baby. The Penguins. They're good.
You know them?
Mm-hmm.
What's your connection to Youngstown State? Or did you play them when you were at Mercer?
I know they're FCS or they're low FBS, and I also remember that they were the worst team on like NCAA 07 way back when. So either they were FBS and they downgraded to FCS, or maybe they're just a low FBS. I don't know, but I remember them vividly because their mascot's a penguin, and yeah, and then I think they're FCS. I believe double check me, but
I wouldn't even know how to check that.
All right, I'll look it up.
I guess I could just Google, are they FCS or not?
So yeah, man, I don't really know what to make of Notre Dame, honestly. And the quarterback is out for the season now. So
Oh really?
Oof.
yeah, so it's gonna be a long fucking year, man.
This might be just a you'll get them next year thing. Move on. Don't even watch another game. Just call it a season. Pack her in.
Oh yeah, they're in the Missouri Valley Conference. Youngstown State. Yep, they're FCS. I believe they were FBS though. I would like to know that because they were definitely on fucking NCAA. I don't think they were doing FCS teams on there.
Oh, you know what I just thought of? The NCAA 23's coming out.
Yeah.
Is Chris gonna be in it?
No, I don't think they'll put FCS in it. Well, and also
Oh,
Chris is
sick.
graduating, so
Ah, damn.
yeah, they'll only do like next year's rosters. Not to mention, I mean, hey man, I played FCS, but who's the guy they're putting on the scene to do the accurate player rankings for the FCS? I mean, are they just going to look straight at statistics? Are they going to send people out to fucking, read up on like Mercer? Like, I don't know. Like, that's a lot. There's so much information about FBS that there's just so many programs. It would be really cool if they did FCS. That'd be sick if I could play at fucking 5-star stadium.
You're right though. I didn't even think about that because the rosters are so big in college. I wonder if they're actually getting like a full. Can't you have like a 92-man roster in FBS or something nuts?
You have like 120 guys on the team.
Yeah, you think NCAA is going to put all those names in the game?
If they're not on the 2 deep, then well, honestly, this game is going to be kind of crazy because even if you're not on the 2 deep and you're on the 3 deep, there's going to be like 5-star players that everyone knows that are like down there that people are going to want to have on the game, and they'll have like it'll be like a
Facts.
5-star 70 overall 99 speed receiver or some shit. It'll be, I want to run this guy rather than the 5'11" white senior wide receiver who's 86 speed.
Yeah,
So
honestly,
it's
I
gonna
would
be
too.
it's gonna be really in depth. So I don't really know what they're gonna do.
When does that come out? Like November?
Should come out next year.
Oh,
It would
that's
come out.
hype.
It would come out at the start of next football season.
All right, on the next gen console too. That's
Yeah,
gonna be nuts.
can we have college football fantasy?
You mean a
And then-
Oh,
franchise?
that's a thing.
and then draft Chris, actually.
Are you talking about like fantasy football? Or are you talking about like my team, but like in NCAA?
What
Because
do you
they have
think?
it, they have that now, but it's just like so like broken. Because like
Yeah, it doesn't work.
It's all matchups. Like you want to play the team that's playing a garbage team, so your team can put up 60. Doesn't like really work as well.
What else? What else happened in college football?
Dogs won per usual, number 1 seed incoming, right, Will? Yeah.
I think they already are AP #1. They got moved up.
They
Some
did.
guy had Notre Dame still ranked and Tennessee unranked, and people
Guys,
were
we
lighting them
gotta
up.
talk about the Desmond Howard prediction.
What was his
Oh,
prediction?
dude, he had like Pitt, Baylor, Michigan.
Oh, yeah.
Texas A&M.
Yeah.
So
Dude,
2 of
he's-
those are already busted. Has Pitt
No,
lost?
it was
3.
It was Notre Dame, Texas A&M.
No, it
Pitt,
wasn't.
and-
It was
I
not
s-
Notre Dame.
Oh, you sure?
It was.
I think it was
I'm-
Michigan.
I
Oh,
am
I
one-
forgot.
think it was
Desmond Howard is a
Michigan.
Notre Dame hater.
He's a
forgot.
massive hater.
Yeah,
Notre
wasn't it
Dame could
Michigan?
win the Natty and be like, but are they a legitimate champion? Really? They only beat.
I
Oh,
mean,
here's Joe. Here's Joe. Let's see if Joe comes in hot immediately talking shit about Notre Dame.
Russ deep ball right here. PI, give it to him. Let's go. He's like
Will-
that, Himothy.
Will, you're ahead. You're spoiling. Joe.
Maybe.
Can
Yo,
you
swallow that water in your mouth, King. I
Your
should have
mic's
said that
muted? Your
load.
mic's muted.
Missed
Saw
an
that
opportunity right
load.
there.
What's good, gang?
Not
Joe, what's on your
much.
mind? What topic do you want to talk about first?
Fucking the sucking dick Irish. That's what I want to talk about. Bought a fucking Freeman era shirt, and now I gotta burn that fucker.
Yeah, that's a hate crime though, dude.
You wanna know what hey Max? You wanna know what Dad told me in the car when I called him today?
What?
I told him about Buckner being out, and he told me he was like, you wanna know? Or fuck, I was like, Buckner's out, and now our starter is Drew Pine, and he's a shit can. And then there's a backup who's a true freshman, who's the second stringer. And he's like, well, you want to know? He was a second string true freshman and ended up being a Super Bowl champion or something are really good. I don't know. Remember what he said, and it was like, I think he said Joe Montana. He was like Joe Montana.
That's
or-
crazy, yo.
That
No,
man's
no, no.
he's huffing in the
Hollywood
opium.
Joe.
He's
I
mainlining
I
that
fumbled.
opium.
No, I fumbled the bag talking about it, but or explaining it. But
Yeah, you fucking botched that. That was like irrelevant.
I don't know.
That was like not worth our time.
Can we get Dan on the spot?
Yeah, yeah.
Tell-
Go wake that up. Ask him
I botched saying it, but but it was like a ridiculous comment about Joe Montana, and I was like, well,
Hey,
that
well,
was
you
a
know,
once in a
Michael Jordan
lifetime
got cut
situation.
from his
I was,
high school basketball
I was literally
team.
about to say that. I was literally about to say that. Literally the same analogy.
But all day today at work, all I watched were podcasts and like shit about and like press conferences and stuff, and everybody is blaming Tommy Reese, and
Rightfully so.
all the
Who's
blame
that?
is being
OC.
deflected away. I thought Buckner would get a lot more blame, but everybody seems to think that they're putting way too much on his plate, which they are. But that doesn't matter anymore because he's fucking hurt. And
Yeah,
out for the
that-
season, so that's great.
The
And
hype,
probably
the
gonna
hype
lose to
train,
Cal.
hype train. Yeah, they are gonna lose to Cal.
Cal's got a good defense. We have a shitty ass offense. They have a shitty offense. Our defense is all right. I mean, I don't know how it's gonna go.
All right, 3-0 dub. 3-0 dub.
So what's up with all these like insanely highly recruited teams just flopping? Like A&M was the #1 class in the country, right? Wasn't
Transfer
Notre
portal,
Dame?
man.
Guys, in Ohio State barely beat you guys too.
It's the transfer portal. The transfer portal is giving these smaller teams more of a chance because they're picking up these players who are getting, looked over at these D1 FBS schools.
That's a good point.
And these smaller schools are picking them up, and it's making it more like competitive. And,
Yeah.
teams like us, like Notre Dame, who people say are overrated, and we don't have the best players as of now. We just kind of got outcoached, a little bit.
Definitely.
Not really.
Both games.
I mean,
Oh, touchdown, Russell. Oh,
Who?
everything is a dumpster fire. I mean,
What play did you
Texas
just see,
A&M lost.
Max? Huh?
Texas A&M lost, right? To
Yeah,
Yeah.
Texas A&M lost.
Yeah, it's just all these schools picking up these transfer portal kids. I mean, it's changing the game, bro.
I mean, if you're like the #1 recruiting class in the country, you should be able to stomp people.
Yeah, but I mean, we're not, and Texas A&M isn't.
Facts.
So we will be next year if our recruits stay, which I doubt they will. But
Max, who scored that tutty?
Oh,
it hasn't happened for me yet.
There was not a touchdown scored on 3rd and goal.
what are you guys watching?
Yeah, no. Yeah, and Russ is not cooking. Oh no.
Max, what's the site you build that get on?
Dude, Blake's team went off against me.
Nice little 15-second delay.
Yeah.
Dude,
Facts.
Blake's team went off
East,
on
Stream
me,
East.
dude.
Dude,
Saquon and
great for
Justin
me, though.
Jefferson both gave him ungodly numbers.
Justin Jefferson is crazy.
He's cracked.
He's certified. Okay, let's talk NFL.
I had
Wait,
dude, I had
let-
Devontae give
imagine
me a 30 bomb. He
dragon?
matched it with a 40 from Justin Jefferson. Like,
Just,
what?
Who are
just
we watching?
picture a world where the Vikings had Stephon Diggs and Justin Jefferson.
Are you guys watching Broncos?
Yeah, well, they
Seahawks?
chased Diggs away, making fun of him, not letting him date their sisters.
I'm
So,
a good.
like, it all comes back to that. I promise you. That's why Diggs left.
Yeah, those might be honestly the best 2 receivers in the league. You could make the case for it.
I don't know if Diggs is second.
Dude, he was the leading receiving yards 2 years ago.
Nah, dude,
He's
Julio.
a beast.
Nah.
Julio did. Okay,
Julio
let's, yeah,
Jones, bro. Julio
let's,
Jones.
let's like go down.
No,
the,
no, no.
let's go down
Actually,
the
Roddy
list.
White. Now that I think about it.
Wait,
Roddy
you
White.
guys are watching Broncos Seahawks, right?
Yeah.
We're riding.
The only
right
game
now,
on
yeah.
here.
Let's
You
all right,
guys-
all right. Let's talk Bills Rams. Thoughts on Bills Rams?
Holy shit.
Yeah, the Rams look trash. And your boy started Cam Akers. Woohoo!
Yes,
Same
Let's
here.
go.
Nice little
sir.
0-pointer.
Yeah.
Cam Akers. Hey man, he's just edging you, bro. He's just edging you. Don't
Cam
worry.
Akers almost got outperformed by the almost near negative performance from A-Rod, too. So,
Jeez.
Yeah.
So I'm taking you took an L this week, Rob.
yeah, I mean, actually, I will. But I had some guys do pretty well. Like, Pitt's defense gave me a lot.
You shit on
Devontae's
me.
sick. Alvin Kamara is questionable now.
I don't even know how I did in
That's
that league.
fantastic. I think I'm gonna win in London Legends
Oh.
though.
Oh, I smacked Max in strong arm or in a slaughter gang league.
Steven lost.
How did you schmack me?
Rob lost.
I won by 6 points.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a possession right there. That's a T.
As long as Jerry Judy outperforms Sutton, I will beat Team Tekken in London Legends.
I went 4-1 in my fantasy leagues this week.
Blake and I are in a dogfight for the playoffs though. And baseball.
So talking about Rams Bills, I was so hot on the Rams because all of sports media was just double
like
choking
shit.
down some Bills meat down their mouth. So I was like, there's just too much hype on the Bills. Everyone's picking the Bills for the Super Bowl. The spread's only 3. I'm gonna go Rams at home. They just won a Super Bowl. Felt really good about that pick. Did
That
not
was
pan out
stupid.
well. Did not pan out well at all.
Wait,
Rams.
You bet on the Rams? Is that what you said?
Yep.
Did
Fat
you?
L.
I mean, Josh
Dude.
Allen's just different, man. He is
he's
fucking
sick.
different.
Yeah, he's sick.
He's a
For
beast.
sure.
Their
Trey
defense
Lance
is nasty.
The Trey Lance bust.
You want to talk about that game next? You want to talk about Bears 49ers? Max, we can't hear you. Your mic cuts out when you scream.
Max,
your mic's
say that
muted?
again.
Your mic's muted.
Let's talk about the fucking Bears, dude.
Go Bears!
So
Max has got like a rage cap on his mic. He just
If-
cuts him out.
Yeah, facts.
if the Bears lost that game, I think this whole city would be like so suicidal because of how embarrassing Soldier Field looked. And
yeah, that was bad.
and because like the fact that they won in those conditions adds like this cool, fun element to it, right? But if they had lost, then
This
it would
meme
be
I
fucking
just sent
embarrassing.
to
It would be
Twitter.
embarrassing.
That-
I saw a video of their sideline. Did you see
It's
that?
awful. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
awful.
The sideline was literally
Oh,
like the chalk
fuck.
was so
Repost meme.
it looked like a heartbeat monitor.
So I watched a lot of that game. Obviously, I was going back and forth as much as I could between Colts and Bears, and then a little bit of red zone.
And the
as
Cubs.
The Cubs weren't on till later that night, and they lost to the Giants pretty handily. And
Say a
so,
bomb to center though.
dude, it was fucking. Did you see the video I sent? He smacked it, big old crack.
Yeah. That's the number 5 rookie of the year right there.
Shut up. You're getting me distracted. It's really hard to tell a lot from that game, honestly, because of how bad the conditions were, right? But if you watch the game and you're trying to like gather as much from it as you can, I think the Bears defense is pretty good. They had a lot of cool young guys on their last name Brisker, made a lot of good plays. The big story coming out of that game is not the Bears, though, because the Bears are not going to be very good this year. It'd definitely be the 49ers, and Trey Lance just looked really mid.
Yeah,
He didn't even.
I've always
He didn't
said
even.
he's
He,
mid.
he didn't even look elusive or all that athletic. I mean, he's big, and if he gets ahead of steam going, I guess. But I
Nah,
mean,
he's mid.
Justin Fields looked better than he did. I won't lie.
Is this
And-
Geno Smith?
He's a
Go.
fucking Italian.
He's fucking balling, Joe.
Bro, I
He's
didn't know
like,
he was
I
still in
have
the
this is the
league.
question I have about the Bears,
I
Max.
thought he was on the Jets.
Yeah.
Is Big Cat gonna be happy next week or not?
for the Packers game,
Yeah.
like afterwards. No, they're gonna
Does
get.
A-Rod own the Bears still? I don't know. It's bad
don't-
start for
They look
A-Rod.
well. You know what? They looked bad at the
Well,
start of last year too. They don't.
I
They don't
saw-
look.
Yeah,
I
but
saw
he
the
has a
clip.
shell of a team of last year.
I saw a
Yeah.
clip on Twitter because I didn't watch any of the games, but I saw a clip on Twitter. A-Rod throws an absolute dime piece down the field to a wide open receiver, and the guy drops it.
Yeah, that was bad. He's got
Bro,
no
that shit-
receivers.
That was crazy. Like it was a dot down the field, and he just fucking dropped it. I would have punched that kid in the face. I would have been pissed. Dude.
More on football. I'm confused if Tom Brady's actually getting divorced or not. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if the memes are like pushing an agenda or if he's like actually getting divorced.
I was on it. I was on that thinking like he was, and then his wife tweeted, "Good luck this Sunday," or like, "You go get him this Sunday," or something like that at Tom Brady. So the
Yeah.
supportive
Okay, so it's
tweet-
not public yet.
So they're definitely getting divorced.
so
mean,
it's
that
not
was-
public yet, is what I'm hearing.
According to my sources, that was the first time she's ever tweeted at Tom Brady.
Oh,
and
that
it was
means something.
in support. So I think if anything, it's her being like,
Is that
That's
your
her
s-
Meghan.
is-
This is her
is-
Meghan Markle era. Right now.
Will, is that your same
Oh!
source? Will, is that your same source that told you the revelation information that Dalvin Cook will score a touchdown this week? That was inside source.
That was a tertiary source. I don't even have the identifier. I don't even have the identifier of that source. That was a friend of a friend source.
No,
No,
bro.
I saw
Fortner-
someone make a
Fortner.
bet that each team in a game was gonna complete their first pass.
Yeah, he won. Yeah, and he won like $5 or
Yeah,
whatever.
that shit looks sick though.
Yeah.
I want to
Um,
make a bet like that.
what I'll say
No,
about-
what is it?
what I'll
Was
say about
Josh
the
Allen has
Bears-
one completion. He bet $5,000 and won 5,025.
That's
what I'll say about the
$5
Bears is that as a fan base, the Chicago Bears should not be like, oh, this is what we did good and this is what we did bad, like trying to like suck in some hopium for the season. They should just enjoy it because this might be like the best game of the year for them.
The
Oh,
Bears
like,
are
it's iconic,
Midwestern
it's
Falcons,
cool.
dude.
The NFL, like their Twitter page, that picture of Justin Fields is like their banner now.
Dude,
Mhm.
right now, this Bears W is the same energy of the beginning of the season with the Cubs. The Cubs won the first game of the season. You guys were fucking reveling in that shit.
We won the first series, bruh.
Yeah,
Almost
the
swept
first
the
series
Brewers.
too. Yeah, you guys were best team in baseball
Yeah,
for
yeah,
5 seconds.
yeah. It fell down
It
quick.
just shows how good of a sports city Chicago is. Like if you guys actually win, people pop
Dude, the
off.
Chicago
but you never
Bears are
do.
The game-
Midwestern
I think
game
what we're
was
getting
so
from what
loud.
you just said, Rob, is that me and Max support the bad teams. We support the Cubs
Ooh,
and
Max,
they
look at your
suck. We
TV,
support
bro.
Notre Dame and they suck. We support the Bears. At least Max does.
Oh,
and they
you're a
fucking
Bears fan?
suck.
No, Joe.
I'm not a Bears fan, but I'm a Bears supporter.
Oh wow, Metcalf ripper.
Actually, I'd say I'm a Bears fan, but I don't really watch the NFL that much.
I don't know.
Well,
Chicago
I
teams
feel
are
like-
down
so look,
bad, for
so look,
sure.
when it comes to like the Colts are still my team. It's just God, I fucking hate watching Matt Ryan, dude. That's why I would
Hey, how'd
never,
that go? How
dude,
would the
dude. I like you can ask my dad.
Elite.
You can ask my dad. Like my dad has watched like almost every Falcons game like for like the past however many years, Joe. I mean, he always watches the Falcons, right? And he would always get kind of mad that I wouldn't watch it with him. And I hate watching that dude
I
play
remember
football.
this, yeah.
He's so boring. He's so ineffective. And with a better team around him, he looked pretty much the same as he has for ever since they fucking choked the Super Bowl.
That's
Because
a
we
future Hall of
tied the.
Famer though.
No, he's not. Not even close.
They win.
No, they fucking tied the
Hall of
Texans.
Famer, bro.
Oh yeah. I saw that.
Yeah, but that's the best start since 2013 for the Colts.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
Can't argue with the results.
That's what I mean. Is it an upgrade
Tied
or
number one in
not?
the division, bro.
When you put it like that, Matty Ice Age inbound.
They're half the
Um,
game up.
They are. So yeah, that was kind of gross. Jonathan Taylor looked good. Michael Pittman looked good. Defense looked mid. Davis Mills is underrated as fuck though. That
Mills
Texas
Mafia.
quarter. Yeah, he's underrated. He's really talented. What else happened? Fuck. Patty Mahomes just blew the fucking doors off of the Cardinals. Double XP
Yeah.
weekend. Kyler Murray didn't stand a chance.
Did you
Color
guys
sucks,
watch
dude.
part of my take this morning?
I'm not a big
No, I did
Kyler
not.
Murray guy.
So Big
Part of
Cat
my
has like
talk.
a pinky game or a pinky team where if this team that starts off really bad wins Super Bowl, he'll cut off the end of his pinky. And he says he's picking the Cardinals. And then he changed it to whoever's loses the game between the Cardinals and Raiders, which the Cardinals will probably lose because they're on the road.
Raiders are good.
I feel like the
dude.
Cardinals are like a bad. He picked the Colts last year. Those are two like teams that could have turned it around. I think
Dude, the
Cardinals
Raiders are
could definitely
good.
turn
They
it
beat
around.
the Chargers.
I know, but like
No, they didn't.
it's he's picking teams
they
that like
did.
actually have a chance. Like instead of picking like the Jags or like the Commanders or like some like garbage team, he's picking teams that are like could make the playoffs. Like the Cardinals could make the playoffs easily.
Yeah, but
The cards.
I don't know, man. I don't buy them at all. Like,
I don't
And
either.
Kyler-
and
Kyler
the new COD comes
Murray-
out in October, so
yeah, so
coming
they're
out earlier
fucked.
this year. So he's
Yeah, they're-
fucked.
Let's see. Yeah, dude, they lost to the Chargers, 19-24.
That's what I said.
You fucking, you're, you right,
I
cunt,
can't
yeah.
believe you thought the Raiders won.
I know, that's my bad.
What the heck?
That's so my bad, dude. I fucked up. Raiders Chargers, didn't watch it. Not gonna lie.
I have Herbert, so
yeah.
I didn't watch it either. I just watched
that's
Red
about
Zone,
all I
that's it.
got from that game.
Yo, red zone was fucking fire at the end of the early window yesterday. I mean,
Dude,
there
they
was
didn't
so
show
much
any
fun.
of the Falcons at the end. The
I
whole
wonder why.
fourth quarter of the Falcons, it was madness. They choked a fat lead. They didn't show a single play.
Okay, but Will, once they had that sort of lead, there was no drama to the
No
game.
one
'cause you knew
cares about
ending.
the Falcons choking. Everyone cares about the post-game interview from Jameis.
That video was sick.
Pain, pain,
Yo, we
pain
eating
everywhere.
facts.
Pain everywhere. But you know what? We just gotta push through and be resilient.
I love that guy.
Hey, yo,
I wish,
hey,
I
yo,
wish
hey,
he
yo,
was the
what?
Falcons quarterback.
Hey yo, what? Hey yo,
We eating those, dude.
dude, he should be the Falcons quarterback. It's funny in that video too. Like Michael Thomas looks kind of annoyed with him. Like
Dude,
I can't.
Jameis needs to be a broadcaster. Yo,
Nah,
He
needs to be a preacher,
does.
bro.
He does.
that'd be crazy. Have him on the Manning
He'll
cast.
be the next Raphael Warnock.
You see Tom Brady sign with Fox for like a commentating deal
Yeah, that was
after he
forever
retires?
ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a long time ago.
Him and Jameis as the commentators.
I feel like they
Tom,
would get
Tom is the
along.
play-by-play. Jameis is the color coordinator.
I feel like they
color
would get
commentator.
along.
Oh, what
I-
did what did my coach say about being focused? He said he just said to be focused.
Yeah, something like that.
Crab leg king. Michael Thomas looked good. Saints don't know what to make of them. Panthers
they need somebody
Browns
out there,
game.
bro.
How'd that go? The Browns were shitting on the Panthers.
Oh,
were
it's
they not?
Huddy. Oh my God, Russ, what the fuck?
He's
Panthers.
so far behind.
Browns were up big. Panthers came back and made it interesting towards the end. Baker is just he's mid.
Yeah, he's all smoke. He's not actually like super talented, but he just
He's
like
him, bro.
a lot of bark, very little bite.
Yeah.
He's
um,
him.
Kind of embodies the Panthers and Browns' franchise.
Hey man, they got
Bark as the Georgia fans.
I mean, Georgia has a bite though, so we bark to the same level as our bite.
Dude, Jerry Judy catch a fucking pass. Holy shit.
Fuck the dogs.
Jerry Judy sucks, bro.
Is it Tutty?
What do we
Dude,
think of
nobody-
these? What do we think of these Seahawks unis, man?
Gross.
Not a
Hey,
fan.
Seahawks
Gross.
unis.
They
I
look
used to like 'em.
highlighters.
I liked them when I was younger, when I liked highlighter shit, but now it's done for.
Was
Are
that
these
was
their
that
color rush jerseys, or is that for Thursday Night
No.
Football?
these are just like one of the jerseys they wear.
Dude,
Oh,
this looks like a
Dynasties.
color rush. It's like super bright. That's nasty.
Yeah, it's no good. It's no good at all.
Because they're like so close to Nike that they just gotta have bright green.
Oh, thank God.
I'm loving fucking Peyton's choice of color on that pullover he's got wearing.
Oh,
Ooh,
Are you watching the Manning
Yes.
cast, Joe?
Yeah.
I like Manning cast, but I like to hear the broadcast. Like it's tough for me.
Yeah.
I've never
They're-
liked the
they're
Manning
alright,
cast.
I mean,
I like
it's
Peyton, and
alright.
I like hearing everything he has to say. And I like hearing guys that know ball talk about it. Like today, I was listening to the Herd, and he brought Sean Payton on, and dude is a football genius. I mean, just to hear him talk about it is so cool. It really is. So like I appreciate that, but at the same time, it kind of makes the viewing experience a little lesser.
Dude,
I
it's,
won't
it's
lie.
like you're watching a Twitch stream, but the stream
Yeah.
is muted.
And I don't like Twitch. I don't like watching
Facts.
Twitch.
Yeah,
shit.
but you can even hear it in Twitch though.
yeah.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Stop.
What happened? What
Stop,
happened?
bro,
I didn't
stop,
indicate any way
bro,
what happened. I
stop,
didn't indicate any
bro.
way what happened.
Are you on
Tell
Stream
me.
East? Are you on Stream East?
No, I'm on Hulu. I have Hulu Live TV.
I feel so ghetto, dude. This sucks. Oh my god!
Yeah.
What the
Bro, that's my
Your
player
discount,
too.
dude.
What
Seahawks?
the fuck?
Seahawks Nation. Let's soar.
Seahawks.
I
Nation.
can't wait for them to lose this game and Russ get clowned on Twitter harder than the Queen.
Dude, both running backs have fumbles at the 1 tonight. I guess that wasn't the 1, but like within the 5, both running backs have fumbled.
Mm.
That's what happens when you give it to Marshawn, dude.
Okay.
Let's talk. What game did I pull up? Packers, Vikings. That game was kind of an upset.
You know that's a hot.
Was it though?
The
Because
Vikings
one of
are
my
they're
one of
popular
my-
pick.
one of my friends or coworkers from Wisconsin, and he was talking about the Packers or whatever, and he said every time they they lose to the Vikings like every game opener.
They
like-
lose to the Vikings in Minnesota every time.
Yeah, it was something like that.
Yeah. And the Packers are awful in week 1. They're the Colts of the NFC.
Them last year against the Saints, they got
But like
absolutely
actually make the
stomped.
playoffs though,
Yeah,
My God.
and get their shit together.
he won the
Broncos
MVP
fumbled
last year. I
again.
feel like getting crushed week 1.
Oh, not again. It was the Seahawks.
Yeah,
last
because his
time.
team sucks this year.
I mean, it wasn't that great last year. All he lost was Devontae Adams.
They lost to Darius Smith and David
Didn't they-
Bakhtiari's
yeah, their
hurt.
defense is worse now.
Yeah, they
Their
lost.
defense is still nuts, though. They'll be fine. They got to get a receiver, though. OBJ.
Yeah, they just need to pick one up. Actually, OBJ.
I mean, they could trade for one.
Actually, no, he's free agency right now.
He's a free agent, but he's not going to play this year regardless
He's got
of
an
injury.
ACL.
Although it's like an agreement, like, yo, you can come like rehab with us with the Rams and we'll re-sign you
He's
later.
an ACL. When that happened?
He did in the
Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Oh yeah,
It was
I
like first
forgot,
quarter.
yeah.
He
I
balled out for
forget.
like a quarter and was
Yeah,
untouchable, and then he fucking
yeah,
tore
I
it.
remember.
I wonder if OBJ like feels the same kind of euphoria that you feel when you win a Super Bowl from like a team you've been on for years. Because he like joined that team like mid-season and like didn't even play the full Super Bowl, but he still got a ring. So do you like you're like, I'm a beast, I made this happen.
Well, how do you think like Ronald Acuna feels for the Braves? Like he didn't play
Facts.
at all last year and he won a World
Yeah,
Series.
but he was
How about
hype for his
Carson Wentz, bro?
teammates.
How does
No, I
Carson
mean you're
Wentz
still
feel?
you're still hype, but it's like, you know, that ring. I don't feel like you would feel as great
No,
about
for
it.
sure.
obviously.
No,
I mean,
yeah,
like,
no, yeah,
yeah,
he needs something for himself.
yeah.
Especially when he's supposed to be quote unquote the best player on the team.
You know, he's been having an up and down year, which is to be expected.
Yeah, but he's
Honestly.
still electric though.
Oh yeah,
for
when
some moments.
he's on, it's crazy. I mean, but the biggest thing is that it hasn't gotten re-injured and the speed is still there. So I think everything else will come. So I'm not worried about him at all.
I mean, if I was the Braves, I don't know how he's feeling now, but if I was the Braves, they should just sit him to the playoffs. Like maybe have him DH sometimes, but like he doesn't need to play every game. Like
Yeah, in the field.
I mean, I get it.
agree.
You guys are going for the pennant, but I mean, come on. Like he's already expressed how his knees like not the same still.
How about epic Mets collapse, huh? What a time to be alive. And they're getting smacked by the Cubs right now.
Are they?
Love to see it.
Yeah, they're up 5-2 now. They were up 5-0, but Lindor just hit a bomb. So
Love to see it.
yeah, man. It's a great time to be a Yankees guy, I guess, then, eh? You guys are playing better, right?
We're playing a lot better now,
All right.
but
Where's
it's
Judge
still-
at
it's-
right now?
55 homers. He hasn't hit one in a couple, but that's how he does it. He hits them in spurts. But
So he's part of this. He's part of the squirt squad.
Yeah,
Good to know.
for sure. I was looking at the playoff picture. It's honestly in the Braves' best interest not to win the pennant. Because if they don't win the pennant, they play the
What?
If they don't win the pennant, they play the Cardinals.
Yeah,
Right.
but you get a buy if you win the pennant.
So what?
Dude, that's worth something, right?
Dude, I would rather play the Cardinals than win and have to play like someone else and then the Dodgers. or
Wait.
whatever.
You're saying that the Braves want to play the Cardinals?
Yeah.
The Cardinals are one of the hottest teams of baseball right now.
So what?
Either way, you much rather
The
you'd much rather have a
Cardinals,
buy than anything else.
I don't think the Cardinals are that great. All right. I don't think the Cardinals are that great. And also the Braves wrecked them last time they played them. So
You definitely want to buy though, because it's like no.
They
risk
wrecked
to
each
buy.
other. They didn't sweep them or anything. They both like kind of lit each other up. Honestly, it was kind of a cool
I'm pretty
series.
sure the Braves won that series. I think they won it like 3-1, dude. I'm pretty sure the Cardinals only beat them one game.
Okay.
And also, like, I love Montgomery because he was a former Yankee. But whatever he's on right now, him and Quintana is not going to last. You think Jose Quintana is going to be throwing a 1 ERA?
No, because he played for the Cubs and he sucked.
Yeah, so it's like
I think we
they're
lost
on a
Dylan
little bit of a
Cease
run. I
'cause
would
of
still
that.
much rather play the Cardinals.
I think we lost Dylan Cease getting Quintana. That hurts.
Yeah,
Dodgers already clinched.
yeah, it's
I
fucking
mean-
crazy, dude.
They're crazy. I mean, you know, we can talk about them being chokers all we want, but
God, I hope they choke. If they choke this year, it'd be different.
they're just so good and so consistently good that it's
This is this year. This is the year they've had their best position players, but their pitching is hurting a little bit.
yeah.
Like
and,
it's still solid, but you can't. I mean,
Oh,
they lost
wow.
Kershaw and Bueller, right? So it's not
Yeah.
the same.
Kirsch Daddy, you
They
mean?
lost Kershaw.
I mean,
And, well, at
not
different
lost,
points.
but he's like, I don't know. He's in and out of injury right now.
Bro, Kershaw. is Himothy. No doubt about it.
Was Geno Smith already on the Seahawks?
Yeah, he's
Remember
been there
that?
for a couple years. Since 2018, I think. They showed a graphic earlier in the game. They said that this is the longest time between 2 opening day starts for a quarterback in NFL history. 8 years.
Damn.
I'm surprised for Ryan Fitzpatrick.
What was his
doesn't have that
last
early.
start? Was
Oh,
it with the
ooh, he
Jets?
just made a
13.
play too.
No,
You gotta
but with
watch
who?
this.
The Jets?
15 seconds.
Thanks for the. I'm just one play behind, bro. Just one play.
Was it the Jets? His last
Let's
opening
see.
start?
Yes. Oh, here we go. Oh, he's finessing, dude. He still looks really athletic. How fucking old is he? Oh shit, he
We'll
took a hit.
We'll see how he looks like week 8. He might be starting to hurt by then.
Yeah.
Oh,
2
big
months of
run.
taking shots
Oh,
like
big run.
these.
Hey, we got 240 on this. Want me to just shut it down and start anew?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
go ahead.
We can.
All right, I'm not
All
gonna
right,
lie
we back.
though.
Episodes,
All right,
and
we
I'm still
back.
not even like
I'm
super
not
into
gonna
it.
lie though. I'm happy Jack is watching Game of Thrones,
Yeah.
but he's also annoying me a little bit
I'm on
because we
season 8.
tried to get him to watch it and
Yeah.
he did, and then he was like, "Oh, it's boring. I don't like it." But now he loves it. Bro,
Yeah.
fuck off. All right.
Yeah, he was such a loser about it. Big based cringe, blue pill. All right, Russell Wilson, 91 passing touchdowns in the fourth quarter since 2012, most in the NFL. Well, that is such an irrelevant stat. Yeah, he's down since 2012 a lot. That's why.
All right, let's look at next week. Let's see like what the because we can only do like one potty a week, so we get the full week to talk about.
All right, what we got?
I looked earlier. There's no really good college football games, which is why I hate college football. But there was like one. Oh, Falcons are playing at the Rams. Rams are favored by 10 points. That's disappointing, considering the Rams just got smacked.
They should still beat the Falcons, dude.
Bears Packers will be cool. What was the cool game I was looking at? Oh, Chargers Chiefs on Thursday night. That'll be a gas game.
That
That's
will be
fire.
cool.
That is fire.
Thursday night on Amazon.
Well, now here's the deal though.
On the
Like
primer.
we'll get a lot of information out of that game though, honestly, because the Chiefs, if a team is bad, if they thrash a team, that team is bad. Like they don't ever stick around, have a bad team stick around with them, right? So if they blow out the Chargers, I'm inclined to think the Chargers are going to miss the playoffs this year, right? You can't chalk it up to a bad game, right? But if it's a game where Justin Herbert is firing on all cylinders, which he normally does, but like it's a tight game back and forth, they make Patrick Mahomes a little uncomfortable, then I'll be more inclined to take the Chargers more seriously. But if they lose by 10 to 14 points, I officially am going to predict they don't make the playoffs.
What if the Chiefs lose by 10 to 14?
I'm taking the Chargers.
I'm not saying
if
they
the
can't.
Chiefs lose by 14, are you calling the Chiefs bad?
Well, 14 is not really a
No.
blowout, is it?
We have too much data on the Chiefs being good. Look at the
I don't know.
last.
They lost Tyreek Hill. I mean,
been to the
I think they'll
AFC
be good.
champion-
Oh yeah, and that sure as hell made a difference last game, huh?
Yeah.
I think they'll both be good.
I mean,
Vegas,
they both are
if it was a
good.
neutral site, I'm pretty sure Vegas had them as like a 0.5. The Chiefs like a 0.5 favorite, so they're pretty evenly matched up. Honestly, I'm just gonna enjoy the game. Did you guys see the video of Justin Herbert like threading the needle against the Raiders secondary?
Oh God, yeah. On the left side of the field or the right?
The right side.
Yeah, there's one on the left side that's just as crazy too.
He is really good. I mean, that throw was insane. And then what's his name did it too on the left side of the field. Patrick Mahomes had to throw like that
Yeah,
over
you
like a
said that one in
defender's
Twitter, right?
head. Yeah. Both those quarterbacks are insane. So I think either way it'll be a fire game. I don't know what the over is on that game, but I should take it.
I mean, do we think the Broncos are going to make the playoffs?
Dude, fuck yeah.
They're about to lose this.
They're gonna win the division. What are you talking about?
I think Russ looks mid, and I think he's looked mid for a couple years, and his team's been bad, and we've been like, oh, like it's not his fault.
Wasn't he really, really good 2 years ago though? When yeah,
How old is he?
when he
coach
almost was
there.
thinking about leaving.
He's gone
How
to the
old
Pro
is he?
Bowl 9 out of 10 seasons. I mean, he's not bad.
Dude,
He's
he's
I
not
think he's
bad.
33, Joe.
Sierra though.
33.
33,
You mean
34.
what? I don't know any Sierra. I know Future's baby mama.
I remember when the Seahawks played the Falcons when the Falcons had that Super Bowl run, and people were like begging the Falcons management to blast Future while they were like at the Falcons to like just kind of get Russ agitated. Future was at the game on the sidelines. People were holding up Future signs.
Yeah, man, it's an evil
Damn,
world we
I was
live
not
in.
in it like that back then. That was a long time ago, too.
Sensational.
It's an evil world we live in, baby.
I
Seahawks
think
driving
Falcons will
voice of the
get absolutely
generation.
smacked. I think Falcons will lose by 28.
Do Falcons win a game this year, Will?
Oh yeah, they'll definitely win a game. Though I bet they'll upset like some good team just randomly, but though I doubt they get more than like 5 wins.
Okay, you lost me.
No,
It was
I
like,
mean,
it was like, yeah, they'll win a game against a good team
Yo,
for
did the
sure.
Falcons play the Colts?
dude, the Jets beat the Rams last year. Like every bad team has its heyday.
Well, that's what's interesting.
Yeah,
and
but
that's why
Zach
now
Wilson's just different though.
Hold on now.
sometimes.
that I think taps into something. That's why the NFL is kind of better than college football
Facts.
Now?
because at the end of the day,
Facts.
they're all professionals and anyone can beat anybody in any game.
Dude.
And you could say the same, but you could be like, oh, everybody better be with college football. Not really.
Think about
Right.
it this way.
It used to be like that. It's
Think
not
about it this
like
way.
that
The
anymore.
worst spread you'll see in the NFL is maybe like 14 points, maybe 17. That was like the closest game of college football week 1 with Ohio State and Notre Dame. That was like it was like a 17-point spread, 14-point spread, and there was like, oh, that's a close game in college football. That's like the biggest blowout in the NFL. Every
Oh,
NFL
yeah.
game's close.
Unless you're a college student, college football really isn't that fun anymore.
It's great when there's good matchups, but there's like one good game every like 3
You mean
weeks.
good matchups in December, you mean? Like
Yeah.
when else you get your good matchups?
I mean, sometimes like if 2 SEC teams are good, like LSU, Alabama, that'll be a good game. Like when Joe Burrow played Alabama, that was still late in the season, but that was a regular season game,
Yeah,
and
but
that was
that's
a
like
fire game.
LSU's good every 5
Oh,
years.
Robson,
though.
Jerry Judy, let Russ cook. Let
Sometimes
Russ cook.
Auburn like upsets Alabama, even though Auburn sucks usually. That's a good game.
Yeah, I mean that happens sometimes, but generally it's too lopsided nowadays.
I
It's-
think the only
it's
thing
very
college football
lopsided.
really has it going for it is tradition. Like I love seeing like
Oh,
Penn State
yeah.
whiteouts and like I don't know.
The,
I feel like
the
Big Ten, honestly,
pageantry,
cooking with that.
the pageantry of it is what's better, you know. But the product on the field is nowhere close to the NFL.
Yes, I mean, especially now because like college football teams are just getting like the gap between like top tier teams and everyone else is like just getting insane. And then even like
Yeah, guys. I'm a big
there's
fan of
gaps like
equity.
within
We need
I don't know.
equity in college football.
No cap.
Yeah. The games are getting crazy. And like half of like a team, like an SC teams, half their games are against FCS schools they're gonna blow out. It's not
Rob,
worth,
do
like,
you even
watching the
have like a
games.
college team that you root for?
Me?
I
Oh,
mean,
Rob.
probably. I mean, it'd be Georgia, but I'm not gonna say I'm a real fan or anything because I don't really follow it. But if I had to pick a team, it would be Georgia.
Probably couldn't name you 3 of
I
their
don't. I
players.
don't.
Stetson, dude.
That's the only one I got.
All you need is Quavius. Will, you
Um,
can't name any Georgia players?
Dude, I'm really not into Georgia football that much. I mean, I'll watch like the big games, but like
Let's fucking
I
win.
I've never been a huge Georgia guy. I'll watch like
Really?
the good games.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah,
in
so-
college, I wouldn't even go to a
guess.
game if they were playing like Sanford.
Yeah, but
was like,
you're in like a.
But I want
frat,
to see a
though,
60-0
dude.
blowout that I
You're at the
know has
Pike
no chance of being a
House.
good game.
Georgia games are probably the like most boring games to go to.
Yeah, I just like tailgate and then
They
go to a
are
bar and watch
boring.
the
I'm gonna
game.
be honest. The Georgia stadium's kind of mid too.
I think
Bro,
it's
they
Also,
like
because
crave
Max and
over
I
it, bro.
empathized on this, but the fucking cell reception there makes me not want to go to the game too.
What
Yeah.
stadium do you get good cell reception at?
Truce is fine, I guess.
yeah, Truce is good.
Truce isn't bad.
That's a baseball stadium, though. That's a little different.
So
I've never,
what?
It's a
I have
fucking
never been to
stadium.
no, because that's gonna.
What do you
see-
mean the Georgia Stadium is fucking wide open? I don't
but
I don't know.
that seats like 80,000. True is gonna sit like 25. It's different.
Way more
I,
than
I've
that.
never
Like,
been to a football stadium where I've gotten
Truce
good
definitely
reception.
seats like 40,000, maybe 50.
I got
There's no
good
way-
reception in Dallas.
All right,
Let me think about college.
I've never been
Um,
to a college or pro stadium.
I got good good
legit.
reception. in
Mercedes is fine for
Tuscaloosa.
me. I mean, I don't
Yeah,
really.
Mercedes is fine.
Yeah,
I hate that stadium though.
I like it. I mean, that's your new stadium. That's what Soldier Field's gonna be.
in
If
Arlington
they
Heights,
do,
bro.
if they do that stupid ass circular jumbotron, on
It was
top-
in the picture you sent. It's in.
I
It's in
I
the.
didn't see it. I didn't see it.
Oh, is there a
Fancy
blueprint
innovation.
for the new
Yeah,
Bear
it's
Stadium?
Yeah,
I
they're
haven't
like,
seen that.
It's literally
yeah.
I haven't seen
Mercedes.
that.
I sent it. Go to the Bears Twitter and you'll see a bunch of
But
mock-ups.
Will, just so you know, true seats 41,000, and obviously the
It's a big baseball
battery
stadium.
contain. Well, I mean, most baseball stadiums are about 40-50,000.
Yeah.
And or you're like the fucking Rays who have 40-50,000 but never see people in the upper deck.
All right, let's hit this. I think this is an interesting
Wait,
conversation.
so Max, this is just on the Bears Twitter, or is it? a
Yeah, they
tweet you
tweeted.
sent?
Yeah, they
No,
tweeted.
I
it,
sent it
yeah.
a while ago, like last week. I
I-
just,
it was like a month ago.
no, it was
Yeah,
last
I'm
week.
not gonna be able to find this. There's too many tweets about game day stuff. Probably like a bajillion tweets back.
All right, hit me. Each person give me 3 things. Your favorite stadium. You don't have to have been to it. You don't have to have been to these stadiums, but I want your favorite stadium. What you think is the best?
I feel like you have to
wait,
be to the
what-
go to the
well-
stadium.
Well, what you
for it
think
to
is
be
the
your
best? What
favorite.
you think is the best stadium, and then a stadium you haven't been to that you're dying to go to.
Can we also throw in worst stadium? Can we? Okay, how about this? How about we change? Because favorite and best are probably gonna be the same. At
No,
least for me.
I think they're kind of different, but okay.
Let's-
Favorite-
I'm gonna
favorite
throw in my
stadium ha-
worst too. I'm gonna throw in my
Favorite
worst
stadium
too.
has to be one that you've been to. Best stadium
Yeah.
is the one that you think is the best.
Okay.
Okay.
Wrigley, best stadium.
That's a good one.
I don't know.
I don't even know what the worst stadium is. Cause
My favorite and best is the Big House. That stadium was insane.
what's
loved
Big
it.
House?
Michigan.
Oh.
It does look cool as much as
It's
I hate
sick.
Michigan. I mean, my favorite is Wrigley. The best to me, best is like a new stadium, like futuristic, like has all the shit to it, right? So like for me, the best was Dallas. And then the one that I want to go to, I want to go to the Giants, San Francisco Giants.
I want to
I want to go to the Bills, bro.
I want to go to San Fran Stadium. Giants. I want to go to the Giants. I want to go to
I
the
don't really
Giants Stadium
care about
or the
stadiums.
Padres Stadium.
Oh, actually, I want to go to Lambeau. That would be a sick stadium to go to.
All right, I'm going Sunday just to rub it in your face and talk about it in the pod.
That would be sick.
How far is that drive? I think it's like 4 hours.
I want to go to the Field of Dreams Stadium.
Dude, actually, because you have to
Yeah.
drive through Minnesota,
Yeah.
don't you?
Don't we all though?
It's not in Minnesota.
Soda!
No, but don't
Carlos
you have to drive
Correa?
through Minnesota to get to Wisconsin?
Dude, this is a 3-hour drive. Yeah, what the fuck?
That's it? Wow.
No, you just gotta drive through Milwaukee. That's it.
Dude, Russell Wilson is
Ew.
sucking dick in the red zone.
What'd I say, bro? Washed king.
Max,
you
did
start
I mean,
Russ?
the,
I'm
first,
on-
the first couple aren't his
Well-
fault. The fumbles aren't his fault.
Calm Smata.
Max, did you hear that I'm on season 8 Game of Thrones now?
Oh, you're almost done.
Yeah.
On his
The
rewatch.
rewatch
though.
is coming to an end.
Jerry Judy got me 20 points right now. That's pretty solid.
That's like his. That's like.
It's like his
I-
best ever, probably.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
For sure.
Yeah,
Like
it's-
Diggs only got me 26. Like, I
Yeah.
mean,
26 is killer for fantasy football.
four receiving, four catches, 102 yards.
All
and a
right, Broncos are gonna
touchdown.
miss this kick. I feel it. Oh, I made it. Fuck.
Yeah, well, what's going on with Kyle Pitts? I need insider knowledge on that.
Didn't watch any of the game.
You're so fake. Can we get your dad
I
on
was
the
watching
phone?
Red Zone, bro. And then I tried watching the Falcons on my so I had my laptop and I wanted to plug that into my TV. Basically, I could either watch the Red Zone or just the Falcons game, and I wanted to watch Red Zone, so I watched Red Zone.
Red Zone's so fun. It's like dangerous though, because I want to watch like my teams, but like when I'm streaming and I don't have when I'm like not streaming, when I'm bootlegging, it's like I kind of just want to watch Red Zone and get it all because I can't flip back and forth as easily when I'm like bootlegging. So
Exactly.
it's like I can still see the important shit, but I'll tell you, I would have watched straight up the Colts game, but that stream wasn't working. So
You know,
I got
my
fucked.
my team and our fantasy league, the one or whatever, really isn't that bad. Really isn't that bad.
Let's see what you got.
I mean, I got 126 points right now, which is kind of it's pretty medium of the pack. And I got 3 points from Aaron Rodgers this week.
Oh
So-
wow.
So I mean, if I started Tom Brady, I'd be pretty good. But Blake's team put up a fucking number, dude.
Blake is just putting up numbers on you in general right now.
Well, fantasy baseball, he has fantasy baseball. He has 3 pitcher lead on me. And he's only
Yeah.
up by like 40 points. So
How
Yeah,
does
I'm
playoff
down.
I'm
baseball?
kind of in
playoff
a pretty
fantasy
good
baseball work?
position in baseball.
I'm down like 30, 40, and I'm tied on pitchers right now. Rough spot. Slowly building. That's okay. We'll get there.
Quarterbacks.
All right, you want to do dog alert?
It's Geno Smith. I think he's the resident
Unanimous-
dog alert.
Everyone,
I think
everyone's
he's-
dog alert.
I think he's
Geno Smith.
unanimous dog alert. Yeah.
Even
I
if he
think he's
loses
gotta
his
be.
game, he's definitely got the dog in him.
I'm just-
certified.
I'll tell you though, the thing about him being the dog alert this week, the first unanimous dog alert, is I think that is a big shot on LeBron's legacy that he would allow
For sure.
someone else to
An
be.
Italian by 2.
I can't believe that he would
Fucking
allow.
Italian.
The fact that he allowed someone to be a unanimous dog alert before he was, it's like it's no different than, everybody's eating while LeBron is in the league, but nobody ate when MJ was in the league, dude. Nobody else won a championship when MJ was there. So
LeBron's mid.
yeah,
mid.
legacy's tarnished. I mean, I don't think you can even make him top 10 anymore after this. Geno Smith
LeBron's
just,
about to get replaced by Zion.
God,
Dude, Zion's kind of
his
a bust.
his fat, kinda,
Zion is.
kinda.
You know
I-
Zion's a
he
bust
was
because you didn't
gassed
even
up.
you forgot he existed until I just brought his name up.
My
He was
dog
the most
alert
gassed
is
up prospect I've ever witnessed in my lifetime, like since I got into sports, and he just flopped. I mean, he's still like good, but he's not living up to his hype.
my dog alert's Marcus Freeman.
Bro,
He's
he
a-
sucks. How's
sick,
that a
dude.
dog?
Because he's in the
My
doghouse.
dog alert's Ian Brook
Because he's a
for carrying
bitch?
Notre Dame.
Yeah, he did carry us for years.
My dog alert's Matt Ryan.
Shut the fuck up.
My actual dog alert
Can't argue with results. Best
Carson
start in 9
Wentz.
years.
You think so?
looking that bad in the
Yeah, look who
Commanders
he's playing though,
debut.
Rob. When they play a playoff team, he's gonna get smacked.
He will. I saw it. I saw it with my own eyes last year. They're
I
scarred.
think he didn't have any protection, dude. Cold suck.
I think the Colts. I mean, that's my biggest bet I have that I've taken in like a year. Is I bet Colts to make the playoffs minus 180 for like $40.
Okay, so
Wow.
what do you win if you
Like
it
20,
hits?
23.
So 40 and you get 63 back?
Yeah.
Big score.
Basically, like 1 to 2 odds or 2 to 1 odds, how you look at it.
Mhm.
But like their division's garbage, and they have
No,
Jonathan
honestly,
Taylor.
My dog alert is that Uber driver that was running back for Marshall. That man was actually good, bro. I ain't gonna cap.
The Uber driver. See an Uber
He
driver?
was an Uber driver, and then he got picked up by Marshall, and he fucking ran for like 150 yards.
How did that? Was
That
he like
is
driving a
fucking
coach? And he's like,
embarrassing.
"Hey, look at my film, bro.
I don't even know how that works.
Look at my huddle clip."
Embarrassing, huh?
That's embarrassing as shit.
All right, big like last couple drives of the game for Seahawks. Geno Smith just got sacked on 3rd down. So Broncos country, let's ride. It's gonna have at least another drive or 2 to win the game. Broncos spread is absolutely like fucked. This was the biggest one-sided spread since 2016. That like everyone was betting on Broncos -7 or -6.5, and the line wasn't moving. And sure enough, looks like Vegas is gonna win again.
I really went in my room and didn't grab my charger. That's why I went in there.
Joe, who's yours college team? Are you Notre Dame guy or Georgia guy?
Notre Dame, bro. Fuck Georgia.
Bro,
Golden blue through and through, baby. You know, golden blue is kind of Michigan, but can't with that.
No,
spot.
that's maize and blue. That is maize, my friend. Not quite. Not so fast, as Lee Corso would say. Or excuse me. Not so fast, as Lee Corso would say these days.
I am shocked Queen Elizabeth died before him.
I
That
know.
man is a favorite to die every year. He's like halfway in the grave.
Heavily favored.
What
He's
is
like
what?
he's like plus 120.
Yeah, what are the odds on that?
I can't believe they brought him back this year. He looked horrible on College Game Day last year.
He's looked rough for a couple years now. I mean, it's kind of wild that they still. I mean, the show just has no juice really if he's not there. If they're not, I mean, everyone watches for the headgear pick, and then, I mean, you can't really have someone else do that, can you? I mean, they talked about having Pat McAfee do it though.
He just signed with them.
Yeah.
Last week was his
Are you
first
talking about Lee
week.
Corso?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Wait,
guess
is
that's
he
true.
going bye-bye? I wasn't listening.
He's got to like
he's gonna
next year,
die.
year after. You
Yeah.
can barely talk, bro. But yeah, like last year, he would like show up for the very beginning and then would like leave for the whole like 3 hours and then would come back for the head thing, the mascot head.
Was sit in the trailer in the AC.
Yep.
That's actually the move. He's got it figured out.
Gets a bag for like 30
Yeah.
minutes of work.
Gets a bag. Definitely gets the bitches. He's literally Mr. Bitches.
Mm.
All right, I think the Seahawks are gonna win this game. I'm feeling it. I feel it in my gizzard.
Damn, Geno Smith 17 for 18.
He's a beast. MVP favorite after this.
I mean, he's 17 for 18 for 164 yards.
Yeah, I mean
It's good for Geno Smith.
It's dink and dunk like fuck. So I mean, that doesn't fire anybody up. But that's okay. Geno's making millions, man. Do you think he has any endorsement deals?
I don't know.
You don't think there's like a dealership in Seattle that's like, yo, let's get Geno out here.
Probably. I mean, if I was an
Gotta
athlete, I would
be.
take every endorsement deal I could. I'd be like, William
You say
Allen's
that.
Car Wash.
You say that until you have to go film the fucking advertisements.
How long does that take? Like a day?
Yeah, but fuck.
I mean, dude, is that if you're getting paid like 10 grand for a day's worth of work?
I glad to be shit to you for a professional athlete. Did any of that make sense to you guys?
No.
Yeah.
10 grand doesn't mean shit to
All
you.
right, so I'm getting paid $1 million, and I work
Small
for
loan.
I work for 8 hours. That means I'm making $125,000 an hour to film. Bro, I'm all over that.
A small loan of $1 million. I saw a clip today on Twitter of them interviewing Trump right after 9/11, and he was bragging about how because the towers went down, now Trump Tower is the tallest building down there. Like it's
Man, he's wild,
literal
dude.
live footage
That's
of it happening, and he's like, it's crazy because Trump Tower is actually the tallest building, and then now it is again, and
No comment, bro.
that's fucking crazy.
That's crazy.
Such a patriot.
Hey, he doesn't have DNA. He's filled with USA.
That was a good line.
Look at Russ's helmet. You see those like perforations in
Oh,
it?
I need to piss again.
That's
On the
kinda cool.
sides, is it one of like those flex helmets that are new?
Yeah.
I saw someone else wearing that yesterday. Who it was?
Hey, yo, batty Seahawks fan. Moving.
It would suck to be a hot chick in Seattle
Why?
because you're wearing jackets all year. It's raining or it's cold. You're never showing off the tatas.
I don't know, bro. Thought never gets cold from what I've heard.
That is
That
what
is
they
true.
say.
Words to live by.
Oh, did they give him that first down? No spoilers. No spoilers alert.
Are
no
you ahead of
spoilers.
me now?
3rd and 5. Tight end reached for the
Yeah, but
mark.
I don't
marker.
know if I don't know
Day
if
in the
I'm ahead
life
you
of
or
a
not.
small streamer.
I love those day in the life TikToks where it's someone doing like all the most shit, and it's like
It's like POV and NPCs on your feed.
I hate
Talk about pills in the
Yo.
daytime.
I hate day in the life of anyone TikToks. Hi guys, day in the life
Dude.
of a software sales.
Look how close this is.
No, it's close. I'm watching it, bro.
You don't fucking
Oh
software
wait,
sales?
oh wait. Oh shit. Is that a first down? I mean, are they gonna lay down next to it on the ground? I would lay down to it next on the ground and like get like that close. I mean, am I wrong? Because how do they really know?
Pete Carroll challenged it. What a bot!
Russ
Oh,
getting
brown
booed by the
banana.
Seahawks crowd.
What a
Let's go,
bot,
let's
Pete
ride.
Carroll.
Kind of wild they're booing him.
Yeah, that's a bad
I
move
mean,
by their franchise.
he forced his way out, but
Yeah, after 10 seasons, like how are
Dude.
you going to be mad at the guy at that point? He won you a Super Bowl, and your team sucks.
Dude, Pete Carroll is like 74 fucking years old, and he still like is moving and shaking like a fucker, and he has a
he
full
doesn't
head
look.
of hair.
He doesn't look. Yeah.
He looks great. He's 70. He looks great. He's the
Good.
same age as Bill Belichick.
Not to change the subject, but did you guys see Amelia Clark in the MCU?
I said that.
What is she gonna
yeah.
be in?
Oh, you said that.
She's in Secret Wars, the TV
yeah.
show.
Mm,
I sent the trailer on.
mm.
I don't know what it was.
Oh, Max, what trailer did you tell me to watch today?
The
Tales of the
episode
Jedi.
5, episode
Oh,
5
yeah.
for Hot D.
Hi.
I'm gonna look ahead to some football, see if there's any good games. Oh, my remember my dog, or was it my underdog team or whatever, my dog alert last week, BYU, the Soakers, they dubbed.
They did dub.
Nice.
They're playing Oregon.
The Soakers, I'm dead.
Fuck yeah, they're playing Oregon.
Dude,
So
people,
it's
I've heard
top
multiple
25 matchup.
I've heard multiple people say like the term Mormon fucking, and I'm like, you mean soaking? And they're like, what is that? I'm like, what do you think it is?
Yeah, you guys are on the same wavelength.
It would
yeah.
be funny to hear somebody try to explain what soaking is.
I've explained it.
There's a great Barstool video of that guy who does the Sunday interviews going to BYU and being like, "Hey, do you guys do you soak?" And every single person's like, "Oh, I don't personally soak, but I know a lot of people who do soak." But not me. Like everyone's soaking out there.
Thank
Lot of
God we live in
hygienic
that time.
people.
Yeah, hey, you know.
Another opponent Notre Dame's got up on their list is BYU.
Mm.
Dude, that's
you
a
guys still
definite L for Notre
care
Dame.
about Notre Dame?
Yes, I'm always gonna be
I
fucking.
thought you're burning your jersey.
No,
Or
Sure.
not your jersey.
that was an
you sure?
exaggeration. I'm not burning that shit, but well, I was gonna try to return it.
Yeah, I saw your tweet. I like it.
But that dude, as I posted that, I looked at the picture that I tweeted, and it said no refund policy because it's made to order.
Tough.
Made to order. Wow.
So I was
It's
like, fuck.
That's like Will and his Desmond Ritter jersey.
So I can't wear it until next year when hopefully we have a good fucking team.
I can't believe you didn't even watch the Falcons game, dude.
I mean,
Will doesn't watch
what
the
was
games.
I gonna be watching them for? Like the best case scenario.
Because you're a
for them
fucking
this year-
diehard Falcons fan. He doesn't
Yeah, I
watch the
still root
game.
for him.
You don't watch the games. You only go to the games to make sure they lose.
Yeah, why don't we talk about Alabama, bro? Alabama almost took that L.
Yeah, we
Hard.
touched on them a little bit. They did look rough though.
Horns down.
If you had bothered to be on
Horns
time, Joe, you would have gotten to talk about it, bro.
Texas Longhorns every single year like clockwork. The first 3 weeks of the year, they always are like so close to being back, and then they implode.
Yeah, for
I'm
sure.
looking at like the best. I'm looking at the best college football games the next 2 weeks. The best matchup in the next 2 weeks is Clemson at Wake Forest.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I can't wait to watch.
That's the best
that.
matchup, and then maybe Arkansas A&M.
Wow,
That
was
college
good.
football's washed. Like
Wisconsin,
that.
Ohio State will be good too.
But
Would've been-
Arkansas is going for it this year, bro.
they're 10th, right?
Yeah, they've always
They're
kind of
good.
been like on the edge, but then they get
No,
absolutely smacked by Bama.
they've never been on the edge
Nah.
until like the past 2 or 3 years.
They were dog shit for like 8 years.
Yeah, but
Honestly-
the
honestly,
last 2
last
years they
year-
were good. Felipe Franks was a killer.
yes. The last 2-3 years they've been good, but before that it was like 10 years of
Yeah.
darkness.
They were like the worst team in the SEC with Vanderbilt.
Post Darren McFadden days were bad.
They had that. Do they still have the super fat coach?
Yeah. Sam
Nice.
Pittman.
We should make
Andy
this is what we
Reid.
should do next podcast. We should make a power rankings of the fattest coaches.
Just units.
'Cause
I
There's
don't know.
lots of them.
I don't know if that coach from the what's his face? You remember the offensive line coach from the Browns the year they did Hard Knocks?
Yes, yes.
I'm gonna look that guy up, and if he's still coaching, he's definitely resident unit number 1,
He's the
Rex
placeholder.
Ryan, you could throw in there.
chairman
He's
of the board
skinnier
of the
now.
units.
Re-
Yeah,
Rex is-
he's skinned out. He's skinned out. Yeah.
I know, but I'm even thinking like people who retired too. Like they don't have to be current.
Yo, we're going legacies.
Yeah, we can make a legacy bracket and a current bracket.
Legacy Chubbies.
Alright, boys, I'm outie. I gotta get up early tomorrow for work.
Yeah,
so
okay. Have fun in your Valorant game.
I'm not playing Valorant, I swear to God.
Alright, you just look at Discord. Joe, we're in Discord, man. We got pulled up.
Shows like he's one
Yeah,
shot.
I
He's
have
one
Discord.
shot.
I've been playing Discord while we've been talking.
You've
I'm
been
getting
playing.
over.
You've been playing Discord, bro.
I mean,
Playing the
no.
bitches on
Yeah,
Discord, bro.
yeah.
Guys, I still haven't seen
Joe
Thor.
Montana, right?
I've heard it's awful.
Oh, I meant to say Joe Namath, by the way, not Montana.
Oh my god.
Just
Oh,
to make the
dude,
story
makes-
even worse.
That makes the story so much better, dude.
So yeah.
Wait,
Can
your
we, can we
name's
like cut that
Joe.
out? Can we cut that part out?
Yeah, we'll fix it in post.
Yeah.
In the editing. Yeah, our recordings are like an
that'll be-
hour and a half. They get shaved down in like 25 minutes, so you're good.
Yeah, that'll be left on the cutting room floor. Don't worry.
Alright, bet.
Bye, bro.
Bye, cutie.
Dude. God, will he leave already?
All right, let's do
I'm frozen.
let's do our underdog of the week next week. Let's pick a team that is an underdog that we think is gonna dub up. Any sport.
Let me see what sports are up. Sports.
And it's gotta be like you
next-
can't be
Rob,
like-
Rob, that was a super sporty answer of you, dude. Let me see what sports are up.
sports
it's gotta be
next
at least a
week.
3-point dog for football.
Oh, okay. I
It
need
can't
to
be
know.
like a 1-point underdog.
Now I gotta look at ESPN. All right, here we go. Here we go. Wrong phone. Here we go.
I already have mine too. I'm
Oh,
locked
Cool,
and
man.
loaded.
BYU.
Oh shit, I should do BYU. They might be favorites though.
Are they 3-point dog to Oregon?
They might be favorites.
They looked
I-
awful.
I kind of want to. I'm not gonna pick BYU because I picked them last week, but
All right, let me look at week
I will be
2.
rooting for the Soakers. They're a
Well-
3.5-point dog,
Hmm.
so they are very pickable. Devontae Williams is a beast, bro. He's got like 10 receptions tonight. Dude, how is Nebraska
Alright.
only an 11-point underdog to
All
Oklahoma?
right, I've got my dog alert. Or not my
It-
not my dog alert, my
Wait,
underdog.
But before
Hey,
before you pick that, why is Nebraska an 11-point dog to Oklahoma?
because they just
they don't-
fired their coach.
Does that mean they're gonna be good all of a sudden?
They're 11-point underdog.
To Oklahoma.
Oh, I mean, 11 points, pretty big, pretty decent spread. Where's it at?
Surprising. At Nebraska?
What do you think it should be like 20?
yeah, I think it should be 20. Nebraska's awful and Oklahoma's apparently 6.
I feel like every team
What am
plays
I
really
looking
hard
at
when they
right
lose their
now?
coach.
Um,
I think, I
interesting.
mean, yeah, I mean, it should be more like 15.
all right, what's your dog, Max?
It's the Chicago Bears, baby. The Packers looked awful, and they're 10-point underdog. Kind of wild. 10 points, like, if anything, the Bears get blasted by the Packers in Chicago, not in Green Bay. So that's my logic.
Bold.
That's my logic, and I think Justin Fields is going to run around a little bit.
So you're saying they're gonna dub up?
We're talking dubs. I definitely
we're talking dubs.
I definitely think they'll cover. Okay, dubs. Okay, then my dub is the Cardinals.
That's mine as well.
Yeah,
They're due for a rebound game. Everyone's gonna be hating on them.
because what they're 5-point.
They're 5.5.
Yeah, then that's
Division
my
game.
pick.
Division games always get weird.
Cardinals are not in the division with the Raiders.
Good point. Same side of the country. Same side of the country always
They're
gets weird.
both West, just AFC
Yeah.
versus NFC.
They're a state away.
Yeah, no, I fuck with it. I fuck with it heavy, bro. Basically the same stadium, just different colors.
I do like the
got-
Bears pick though. I think the Bears should cover. It's a division game.
We got 6 minutes left on this recording right now. Are we gonna get a Brandon McManus game-winning field goal live on the pod?
Yeah.
Probably not. They'll go to
I wonder what's
commercial break.
Actually, I have my underdog.
All right, hit me with it.
Cubs.
Oh my God,
Um,
Russell Wilson! I thought he fumbled that. Holy shit!
Jake
That was the
Paul in his
nastiest
next
pump
match.
fake.
Yes, bro, yes.
When does he fight?
I forgot who he's fighting, but I knew the name.
He's
so I
fighting
was
Anderson
like,
Silva, right?
Yeah. I don't know.
Dude, that's gonna be a joke fight.
It did look like he fumbled that, Will. And then
That
he's
was such an
running.
egregious pump fake.
Yeah. Holy shit. Dude, they can't have another guy hurt. Come on, we need
Oh,
this,
it did. It hit the turf.
we need this game
He
to
caught
like,
it. He did fumble it.
bro, quit spoiling this shit, man.
You fucking suck.
Are they gonna
bro.
call it incomplete pass? Yeah. Yeah. That
Wow.
makes sense. Dude, he's baka as fuck.
Dude, they have made some fat mistakes in key situations tonight.
He looks like a pussy tonight, I won't lie.
He's got to get.
Oh, I
some
mean, that's
guards
totally
here.
a throw. It's totally a throw. He's lucky
Alright.
that bounced the way it did.
Wait, Rob, who's yours?
Jake Paul.
Oh yeah,
Dude, Javante Williams has how many receptions tonight? It's got to be like 15.
I think he's like at 11 or 12 now. He's probably got 20 points with no tutties. Yeah, he's got 20 points. It's hype, and he's got 11 receptions. I'm all over this shit. God, I'm balling out in this fantasy league.
Baller alert, baller alert. All these Seahawks fans look like granola motherfuckers, but they like football. With their weird beards that they go hiking in the woods with.
Facts, dude.
Look, guys,
Holy-
instead of tailgating, let's get a nice hike in before the game.
Yeah,
Get a
man.
nice brisk walk so we could burn off the
Yeah.
calories for our beers.
Yeah,
Will,
they're like I packed
Will.
kind bars.
Will, you live in
Kind bars.
Ohio, dude.
Yeah, I'm down to shit on Ohio. We can have a whole segment on shit on Ohio.
Alright. Alright, no. Yeah. What is
Alright.
what is the worst city in Ohio? There's a lot. So what's the worst?
You know, I've been to a lot of cities here.
Is that
It's
right?
gotta be Dayton.
Oh, really? Home
I mean,
territory.
I don't know.
Damn.
I mean,
dude.
Cincinnati's cool. Columbus is cool. They're both like legitimate cities. Dayton is not a city. Dayton's like
A suburb.
Dayton has the infrastructure to be a major city. Like it has like a perimeter and like major highways going through it. So there's never traffic, but it's like a city that never like became anything.
It's a city that never sleeps, man.
No, it sleeps all the time, bro.
It's sleepy. Oh, he
Can we
missed
get a
the,
pro
he
football
missed
team in
he
Dayton,
missed the
please?
fucking iced kick. He missed the ice kick.
It's a good
Crazy.
sign, bro. It's getting it out of the system. This is my kicker, by the way, too. What is this? Like a 60-yarder?
It's long and it's hard.
61.
Dude, he needs to make this so he can live stream the fucking dubbage at mid potty. And if they go overtime, then
64-yarder.
64, there's no shot.
Right hash
Bro,
two. He's fucked.
They have 20 seconds. They could have done that better and not. They could have gotten closer.
Max, I just looked at that TikTok you sent me.
Oh my
I-
god!
I was thinking the same
No
thing.
spoilers.
Couldn't that be sick?
Yeah. But I mean, but what I meant why you sent it to me and not in the GM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, did he nail it? He missed it.
Did
Oh
it
my
doink?
god, no. Wow. All right, overtime. Damn. We got less than a minute on the pod and we
I
got
guess
to
the
witness.
pod has to go overtime too.
Oh wait, no, there is an overtime. They're down one. I'm an idiot sandwich. Fuck me. They lost. Russ lost. Want to be my fantasy matchup?
Matt,
We
you
are
being too
not
loud?
riding. Oh, I need to see if I
You're
won.
being too
All right,
loud, Max.
Okay,
Cutting out.
live on the pod, Russell Wilson's fucking washed, and he won me my fantasy matchup, but he lost the war.
I won my fantasy matchup against Cam Tekken.
Yeah, I'm surprised that they only put up 16 points, but my 3 players combined got me 50.
Pete Carroll looks like he just jizzed his pants on that miss.
Oh, I think Braves just choked.
That's what I'm
Did
saying.
Kenley Jansen blow another save? If so,
I don't know.
I'm
Someone
gonna
just
kill
texted
myself.
me saying the Braves suck.
No. They're
Oh, they're just
they're in
down.
the bottom of the fourth.
All right, this could end at any second,
They're playing
guys.
at San Francisco.
This could end. This podcast. Last
This
words.
recording is over.
No, the whole thing's just gonna end. The meeting's just gonna end because we don't have premium. It's not the recording. It's the meeting itself.
All right, I want to see if Russ does something cringe post game.
True. What is the Broncos coach worried about? You missed the field goal, bud.
I want to see a replay of that field goal. It looked close as shit.
It kind of you could tell it was turning in an unfortunate direction.
At first, I thought like it was bending like that, and I thought
It-
it doinked on the inside of the pole, but did it just miss it altogether?
Nah, he missed it altogether. It looked good for a
Wow.
second there though. Geno Smith is fired up.
Broncos country, dude, they should have won that game. They had 2 turnovers within a 5-yard line.
Well, they also outgained them by like over 150 yards.
Yeah, they should